Okay, with us, the University of Minnesota. Winners here of the Worcester Regional. We'll start with a statement from head coach Bob Motzko about today and moving forward.
Well, first, what a great first year for Firstweiler. Coach First, he's from Rochester. I'm from Austin. We grew up 28 miles away. So another Southern Minnesota guy taking over a program. He did a heck of a job. So got to be real proud of what they did over there. This was a really strong weekend for our team. We played as tight and together for 2 games as you need to do and you want to do. Couldn't be more proud of our group.
Thank you, Coach. We'll take questions for the student athletes, Blake and or Justin, and we'll bring the mic to you. We'll go to Jess first.
Jess Myers from the Rink Live. Justin, it seemed like, especially in the first period, your team's defense, keeping stuff away from the dots, was pretty outstanding. Just can you talk about the entire team defensive effort today?
Yeah, I thought coming in it was going to be a point of emphasis for us. We knew they're a team that liked to get in transition. They moved the puck really well. I thought we did a good job of staying above pucks all night, and we handled the rush remarkably well. And yeah, I think it was a key to our success.
Let's go over to Joe.
Justin, along those same lines, 15 block shots, I believe. What's it say about the guys in front of you who are willing to do that at this point in the season?
Again, that was part of the game plan coming in. That was something, especially on the kill, that was something we knew we had to do. And Faves laid it all out there. Comer, I know a lot of guys did, and it was huge for us tonight. And we got to do that in the playoffs if we want to be successful. And we all bought in and paid the price for it tonight.
Just being thrust into the starting role when Jack left, how does it feel to getting from that point to now heading to the Frozen Four? How does it feel for you?
I mean, we're all excited. It's been our goal all year. It was my goal in November, just the same as it was in January, just like everybody in that locker room. And yeah, we couldn't be more thrilled right now.
Let's go to Jess.
Blake, did you guys do this especially for your coaches' birthdays? I think this was the present Coach Verboin and Coach Motzko wanted.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect birthday present, huh? Going to Boston, I don't know if you can ask for too much more.
Let's go here.
This one's for both players. You guys play in front of one of the most passionate fan bases in all of college hockey. Just what's it like playing in front of them? I know a lot of them made the trip today.
Yeah, I think just coming in here, you kind of hear all about our fans. Going back to our last 4 home games, our student section's been filled up from 2,000 to 3,000 students. It's been unbelievable. They stand behind us throughout the entire season, and it's just remarkable, and we're kind of giving them something to cheer for now. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, I can't say it enough how great they've been. Like Blake said, that student section's been packed. Looking back a few years ago before I committed, I don't know if I really knew exactly what I was getting myself into there, but no, they've been great, and we love them to death.
Good job.
Blake, I know you guys are focused on the task at hand, but just overall, what have you thought of the experience here in Worcester?
Unbelievable. Just kind of, this is my second tournament now that I kind of got a gist of it in Loveland, and coming out here, it was unbelievable. It was a fun place to kind of just tour around for a little bit. We got that day off yesterday. It was fun, and Worcester's a pretty awesome spot, so it was an awesome time here.
Jess.
Blake, just overall, what worked offensively today? Obviously, getting eyes open in front of the net is a good thing always, but why were you guys able to get the shots you were against a team that's pretty good defensively and against a guy like Ronnie Adder?
Coach kind of touched on it. We got to possess pucks below the goal line, just kind of control the puck and just throw pucks below the goal line, get on it, and retrieve the pucks. Just going low to high, simplify our game. Maybe we got a little too cute mid-season, and I think it's just kind of playoff times. You got to bear down, simplify, and just get pucks through and low to high and bang it at the net.
After Sammy got stuffed on that one that looked like was going in, did you say, I'll go get a third one? Or?
No. Just kind of level out of the goalie, made a remarkable save. One of the better I've seen. So, credit to that goalie. He stood on his head all night. So.
Any other questions for the student athletes? Okay. Guys, thank you. Congratulations. We'll still be rooting for you, especially after Blake, what you just said. So we got a bunch of new fans now here in Central Mass. All right, we'll take questions for Coach. First question, go right here.
Bob, today is not only your birthday, it's 4 years to the day since you agreed to take this job. Just, how does this fit with your timeline or your plan you had when you came back to Minnesota?
Well, I can't say a plan, but you don't take this job without the expectation that it comes with, and you know that when you take this job. And I've said all along, I 3 years ago before COVID, I thought we were playing as well as anyone, and we got shut down, and we were one game away last year. And you got to be fortunate. You got to be, I will say now I like the day off in between. I thought that helped for sure. I can tell you that. I'm just so proud of this team and this group of guys. All year long, how steady they've been. They've been a joy to be around. Pretty low maintenance group, and I couldn't be more proud of that. And we've done there's a team of us back home that are rallying our alumni to jump aboard the program, and they've been awesome. And right now we're gonna do a lot of things to get a lot of them to Boston.
Okay, next question.
Coach, when we spoke to you after the game on Friday, you talked about, as you go deeper in the playoffs, it becomes more and more important to play that kind of gritty hockey instead of that pretty hockey. Do you think you did a better job of that today?
Well, I thought both nights. I thought our grit and determination, blocking shots, getting back on defense. And, look at the scores yesterday: 1-0, 2-1. You have to earn your way through, and you're not going to do it by being cute all the time. And our program's growing in that for sure.
Joe.
Bob, similar to what I asked Blake, just what have you thought of the overall experience here in Worcester?
It was. I'll tell you right now, when you win, it's awesome. So we can get placed back in Worcester anytime. I'm all for it. We had a great hotel. I love it when you can walk to the rink. We were fortunate to have that. There was great enthusiasm, more fans the other night, obviously with UMass here. Great experience for our guys. They're simple. The food was good. The weather was really nice for a couple days. And we've talked about the fact that we really like Massachusetts, and we had no choice to stay in the state now for the next 3 weeks. And that was one of our things we talked about, is coming to Massachusetts and planting roots. And, one weekend's accomplished, and we'll be back.
Here, Coach.
Jason Scales with Inside Hockey. Just piggybacking off of that, when was the last time you were in Boston? And, what does the city itself mean to you, if there's any connection?
What was the last part of that?
If there's any connection to you in the city?
When was I was there, it's been a long time since I've been there with a team. I know I was with Minnesota when we opened up the new BU rink. It's going back a few years. We haven't been back there in my 4 years now at Minnesota, but COVID kind of took care of a lot of that, because I know we're trying to schedule some Boston teams. It's an unbelievable city. I remember bringing my daughter there during that Frozen Four, and I've been there many times throughout the years, and it's going to be it's going to have a little Western feel to it. I think there's one game to go, to get one Eastern team in there. So I hope people in Massachusetts like people from Minnesota and pick up with us.
Speaking of people from Minnesota, Bob, you and Mike Hastings are good friends.
Yeah.
You get to face him on probably the biggest stage. I know it's way early, but any thoughts about the Mavericks and an all-Minnesota semifinal there?
Well, I love the fact that we're going to be the underdog again. So, and there's no question that he's done an unbelievable job, and we've got a daunting task in front of us. We'll work on that here over the next couple of weeks.
Justin?
You're running out of fun things to say about Matthew Nyes. Just, I mean, with what he's done, I think that's 4 goals in the last 3 games for him now. I mean, big players on the biggest stage.
Yeah, you're all seeing it. He's a big time player. He's going to keep getting better too.
Any other questions for Coach?
All right. Hope to
Thanks,
see you all in
Coach.
2 weeks.